Well, this is one of the few times I feel like making content about the crime because we have to talk about it again. And like I said, it's going to be a short video because I just don't want to spend too much time on videos anymore. But this happened in Mineola. Not surprising. Knife-wielding man threatens hospital employees in Mineola. This was NYU Langone, Winthrop Hospital. A Long Island man was arrested following a struggle after police say he threatened employees with a knife. And he lives in Mineola. So this is the kind of people we have living in Mineola, folks. Martin McCarthy, age 49 of Mineola, was arrested after he allegedly threatened NYU Langone hospitals with a knife. He was arrested on Friday, October 13th, and this happened at 3 in the morning. Officers say they received multiple calls from people claiming McCarthy was threatening employees at the NYU Langone hospital. And when police arrived, McCarthy was still pointing his knife at hospital employees and reportedly refused to drop it, eventually swinging to point it at officers. Of course, News 12 has not covered this at all, not surprisingly, because Mineola is a black hole to them. So McCarthy, they had to tase him to place him under arrest, although he continued to be combative, so maybe he was on something. But these are his charges right here, and who knows if he's probably right back out on the streets again. I bet he is. I just bet he is, because this is what goes on in the middle of the island. This is the kind of stuff we have in the middle of the island. And then another thing that happened in the middle of the island. This is a big deal. Shots fired in Plainview. Yep, that happened in Plainview. This is, that area right here. So right by, is that by the library? That's not that far from the Plainview Library. My gosh. This occurred on Sunday, and it happened at 2:30 in the morning. Unknown suspect walked up to the home, located on Lillian Lane, shot 2 rounds before fleeing. The shooter fled on foot. And News 12, well, they only felt like covering this for 20 seconds. That's it. That's all. That's all they covered it for. That's a pretty big deal. They did cover this, though, at least. They arrested a man for carjacking, fleeing from police. This is a carjacking that happened in the parking lot on Portion Road. The man, Federer from Bayshore, probably the bad part of Bayshore, because there is a bad part of Bayshore, was charged with this carjacking. He fled, though, and fled the scene in Toyota and lost control, of course. Now the Toyota is crashed, so this person, had their car stolen and now ruined. Hopefully they have insurance. Hopefully they can afford to get another car. All right? And cars are expensive, but the criminals don't care. This is what you get in New York. At least News 12 covered that one properly. And, of course, we've been having this Mineola. This has been a constant issue in the middle of the island, catalytic converter for thieves. But stop the presses. It happened in Merrick, so these are the important people. And, of course, when it happens to them, we got to stop the presses because they are important after all. And, of course, they got a good amount of coverage, even though we've been dealing with this stuff like the past couple of years in Mineola pretty badly. But we never got a story. We never got a story at all. So, go to the News 12 site. And you see, look at that. Massive cuts to EMS in the town of Hempstead. My gosh, that's unbelievable. So, that's not the right time to do that. But, there you go. That's pretty much it. That's all I got to say. But Mineola is definitely going down the tubes. Not at all surprised that something like this would happen here. This is what they put here. The criminals, the ex-cons, the illegals, they're all coming here. Mineola is becoming a dumping ground. It has been redlined, and unfortunately, this town is just too far gone to be saved. And like I said, I got to spend as much time away from here as possible and try to get the hell out of here. And if you live in Mineola and you're seeing the signs and you feel unsafe, if you can, especially if you got the resources, just get out, man. There's no need to suffer here, especially if you own a home. You can just sell it. Slumlord will buy it, put 30 illegals in there, but you'll be on your merry way to live somewhere better. So that is all. Thank you for watching. It's called redlining. It's illegal, but that's what's happening. Nobody wants to admit it, but that is what's happening. R.I.P. Mineola. You were a great town, but not anymore. That's it.